I'm up on a point in a different town today. I was in an old house foundation up on like a hill like that out there yesterday. We're gonna get back there tomorrow, but I'm heading into a dump here. There's trash all over this hill. You can see the river out there, West Virginia over there. I'm going down in here. I'll get back if I find anything. Yeah, I just raked this little bottle out of here. It's unembossed, but look at that weird top on it. There's a real nice layer. Look at that glass and stuff sticking out. There's all kinds of old glass coming out. Look at that aqua stuff. There's base. I see a bunch of it over here. Right there's a base of a milk. That was probably $100 milk where I'm at. There's shards coming out. Big thick glass. But that's a shame. I'll get back. I got a bottle showing up here. This is the one good thing about a place like this. Get the bottles live like this. This looks like a prescription maybe, but I'll get live ones eventually that are day makers. Let's see what we got. I don't feel any embossing on it. That's what it is, a prescription. That's a screw top one. Yeah, that's probably from the 30s. Real nice condition. That's clear up. You can see the layers clear down in there. That's a foot above the layer that's real old. Well, early 1900s anyway, but I'll get good ones. All right, I think this is gonna turn into a pretty good spot. I've done a little digging here in the past and made a few videos, but nothing extensive. I just turned this on. You want a spud bar. There's some roots in there. It's easy way to get them out. See, it chops right through them. I sharpen the end of it. You didn't have to get in the hole. You can just chop all that stuff right out of there. We'll get this cleaned out. Now I'm gonna probe around in here. I'm gonna get a digging probe too and start using it and showing you how to use it. I can see glass coming up out of here. Look, masons starting to come out. Old cobalt blue. We'll dig here too on and off. There's an old base of an old beer. That would have been nice. But we'll see what's in here. I'll get back on my next find. See, this is what I look for under these clay caps on these dumps. Let me get this in here. I'll kind of hold this with this hand, but see this nice, loose, rusty layer? Right there's the clay cap. And look here. There's ceramic in it that's old. There's real old glass. This is a much older dump. There's not as many marbles. See, there's a base of something old right there. What's that? It's an old jar. That's probably a milk. It is. That's a big, like 1 quart milk. That would have been nice, probably a box, but that's what I look for. See, this clay cap's got stuff in it. Right there's a, oh, that's old. That's a base off an old soda, look. An old aqua soda. It's hard to tell what's in here, and this is 1920, 1930 and before. I have a chance at an 1890s bottle here. I'm gonna go in this, and the marbles are usually clays or real nice old ones. Early acros, early alley agates from the late 20s, that kind of stuff. So I'll get back. Yeah, here's a pretty nice little find. There's a stopper. Nice brown one. That's a nice little find. All right, I was right there on the other side of that tree, right there. I'll put up at the end of this video on the left a day I dug in here. See, I got a hole back in there, but I had this all undercut, so I took a bunch of the clay cap down, got a bunch of big rocks out of here. All of these rocks come out of here, but I'm starting to get down. I'll bring back an axe tomorrow, and I'll have this out, and it's below the freeze line. It's going to get cold this week, but I can dig here. I'm preparing places today to dig later in the week, but I'll get this out of here, but I'm back to a layer, so I'll see what comes out of here. Hopefully I can get one nice bottle before I leave, and then I'll come back later. All right, you can see that a little bit. Right here's a cork bottle. It looks like a prescription bottle, but it's cork. There's a nice layer under here, and I'll get this clay cap down. I'll find some stuff here this week. The goal will be to find a few nice bottles out of here. Heck, this could be the first one. I'll get it out. Hold on. Yeah, that's all that was. Some little slick cork. Nothing to brag about. Later, see where it was sticking in that clay. Later. Alright, I was finding stuff down there. I was down there another 15 yards. I moved up here. Man, there's a lot more trash. I thought I'd show you this hole before I started. I think this is going to be a good hole. There's a lot more trash in here. Yeah, I've been looking up here for like 2.5 hours, and I'm down to a good layer now, and it's going to end up being a marble hole. I can guarantee there's going to be nice marbles in here because I found some 20 yards that way, and I'm down to a nice loose layer with lots of trash in it. Look at this. That's a shame. That's got some damage to the face. That's a little bunny figure standing up on his back legs. I'm going to take it anyway, but there's going to be nice marbles come out of here, folks. There's all kinds of shards of real cool glass coming out. Looks like I'm on the marbles. It's the first one of the day, and I knew I just did that clip. Sorry about the noise. There's a truck coming up the hill. But see, there's an ACL milk. But about 10 minutes after I did that clip, I'm getting this hole cleaned out, and I saw a shooter come out. All as I saw was white. It might be a solid white one, but it sure looks like a marble. Oh, and it's not a solid white one. It is something that's amazing if it's whole. It's a purple and white swirl. Look at it. Now we are talking. Now we are, oh, this is amazing. That looks like a real old alley. That's lavender. And that's wet, man. That's an old marble. That's 20s or 30s. Let me get this wiped off. This is one of the nicer marbles I've found in a while. It's big, unique color. When do you see a lavender purple like swirl? That's, man, I'm glad I stuck it out. You see what you gotta go through. I opened holes down there for hours. Wasn't really getting on stuff. Come up and punch back in right here. About 15, 20 yards off of it. You know, that hole's as long as my rake. That's a 6-foot angle. I'm gonna clear all this out. I can tell by looking at it's real loose and easy digging. Look at this. That is awesome. Minus the rust staining, that'll all clean up. That's a smoker. It's worth the whole trip up here, that right there. Wow. Wow. We are on it. So if you like this kind of stuff, you see what you gotta go through. You just can't come out and fart around for an hour and expect to get a video. It's usually all day. Man, that made my day. That's a shooter. Something I don't see very often with that color. Look at that right there. Lay down. How nice is that? Wow. It's wet mint. It's catching the light. There, it's cold out here. A lavender alley agate swirl, probably from the 1930s, I'd guess on this. Sorry, I'm shaking, it's freezing. I will go back. That's a scorcher. Later. Yeah, it's been about 15 minutes later, but I see another marble back in there, and all I saw was white. It's pretty close to that other one, but it's smaller. Let's hope it's not a solid white one. Well, you can't say that. It's a marble. Might be a solid white one. I think it might be. No, it's got a little color right in there, but not much. But that's an old marble. Huh. Seeing if it was ponnelled. Alright, I'm probably going to go, but I'll come back. I'm going to maybe go a little bit longer. Later. Another marble, and this one looks good. This ain't no white one. I'll grab it here with my hand. Right out of this layer is awesome. But the marble's right here. Let's see what we got. Oh man, this is awesome. It's some kind of early vitro. Sorry about their oil and gas trucks. Oh man, look, it's got a big teal patch. It's all clear base. Oh man, hold on. You know, that right in there is just rust staining, like water staining. That marble was wet mint. Look at that. You know, it's January and it gets dark early. Let me see if I can't get some light here and show you the translucency on this. It's a clear base marble. There, you can see it. It's a clear base marble with the color veneered on the outside. Look at that right there. Wow, that is a beauty. Two just beautiful marbles, and you know the white one's got a little color. It is just white though, but there's going to be, man, subscribe if you like marble digging. That's 2 killers. I like that. It's going to be nice for my marble collection. Later. All right, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to have to shovel this stuff out and get all this stuff thing back over the hill so I have a good place to work. This is a good layer. This isn't worth much, but it's wild reach. That's cool. I've never found that one. It's still got the wild reach stuff in it. Here's a little green screw cap thing, but it says Wilbert's Wax on the bottom. And there's broken milks, there's mussel shells, there's stuff clear up into the 50s. Right there's a 7-Up with a lady with a bathing suit. Columbus, Ohio, that would have been nice. There's going to be just loads of marbles come out of here and loads of good stuff. So happy 2022, happy new year, and I'll get back in this hole tomorrow. I'm excited. Later.